What?
Going it. It's going live. We should be live.
It doesn't say in my corner though.
There we
There
go.
it is. Now we are. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Certified Life Coach Institute's Tuesday Live. Um, Today, we will be discussing branding and branding for coaches and the importance of branding. And we're actually going to go into a little bit neuromarketing. But before we do that, let's introduce everybody. So first and foremost, let's introduce Lisa.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for attending. We're excited to share branding and step-by-step processes to help simplify how you go about building your own. Enjoy today. Thank you for being here. Brooke?
Yep. And next up, we have Jerome.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jerome. I'm an admin of CLCI, also a Master Certified Life Coach, and I manage CLCI's social media and everything online.
And we have Sue, or Natalie Sue.
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Natalie Sue. I just took a class with CLCI. I just got certified. I'm super excited to be here to learn more.
So you are a life coach. You can say that.
Certified life coach.
That's awesome. I am Brooke. I am also a Master Certified Life Coach, and I am a brand and marketing strategist as well. And so that's why we will be going over coach branding today. So first and foremost, Sue, I want to know a little bit more about you. So tell me a little bit more about yourself. What has brought you to to coaching, and also who you think you want to coach, what your plan is there. So.
Yeah, I'm originally from New York. I moved to LA a few years ago. Just wanting more out of life, wanting to learn more about myself and just grow. And I've been like chasing my purpose for so long. I've always wanted to find it. And I really looked within and asked myself, what do I do that that just comes natural, that I don't have to think about? And the thing that came to me was just helping other people, supporting other people, wanting to help people improve their life. And so that's what brought me to life coaching. And I want to help people that kind of grew up in a similar way as I did. I was from New York, so it's a tough lifestyle. I didn't have much growing up, so it was hard to stay focused and hard to keep myself motivated, and it was hard to keep that belief in myself. And so that's who I want to reach out to and kind of help.
Okay. So before we really delve into this, Jerome, you can answer this too. Lisa, everybody, what for you guys is a brand? What makes a brand? What builds a brand? What do you consider a brand?
I think a brand is something that you walk away with remembering as a potential purchaser, that a brand is something that stays with you longer than necessarily any words do. It creates an image of a company that you're comfortable with, to know, like, and trust it. And whenever you see that branding, you automatically fall into that structure.
So from you, I'm hearing imagery, so image, visualization. I'm also hearing comfort and trust building, right?
Yes.
I also picked a process, right? On some level, you said they would fall right into the sort of the process, right? Yeah. All of those make up a brand. Right. Jerome, anything else to add, maybe?
I think, to keep it short, a brand is a representation of values. And I really enjoy kind of what Lisa said, processes, what you can do, your purpose.
Mm-hmm. And then Sue?
Yeah, I think they nailed it. I think they said it all. I was thinking the same thing. It's a representation of exactly what Jerome said, of like values and who you are and how you want to be presented.
Mhm. I
Mhm.
would agree. So quite simply, a brand is anything that you put out to the world, anything the world sees, feels, experiences as a result of your business. So anything you do within your, I mean, honestly, and as coaches, you yourself will become a part of your brand on some level. So that's why early on, defining what you want that to be, look like, feel like, how you want people to experience it can be very important, because that can then help inform all of your choices from here forward, because you want them ideally to fall within your brand, because in doing that, you're going to build a lot of things. I'm going to share my screen real quick. And let me see, I have to put this on present mode here, which I haven't done in ages. So here we go. So just to, what we just said, everything anyone sees, hears, feels, experiences as a result of your brand. I tried to break everything down into 3 elements, because I think 3 is easy to remember, right? So it explains your purpose, your identity, and your process as a business. Okay. So the first step is really figuring out those 3 things and what you want them to look like. When you have a good brand, a brand that's working, it will build a solid foundation, give you a clear path. It'll help you make choices. It's a way for you to showcase yourself. And it also allows for a lifelong connection with people. It keeps you recognizable, discoverable, relatable. It creates, this is a big one. It will create loyalty, which is something you want long term. Because you want people to not, when you have loyalty, you have not fans, you have family. You have people that will go out and they will sell for you. They will talk about you. They will refer you. And that's what happens when you have a brand people can trust. You will then you get loyalty, which will garner you community, and then from there it will build value, and then trust. That trust element is key, because people buy what they trust at the end of the day. So it's just like with coaching. When we're learning how to coach, it's all about building trust. Your brand does the same thing, but on a larger level, and not on the one-on-one. It will also get people to listen, follow, tune in, come back, all these things, learn more, buy, share. I chose these words deliberately because they are marketing words. So what I'd like to do is, let's just talk about these 3 things. So this will help you with your elevator pitch. This will help you define what you do and how to say it. So 3 things make up your brand. And those 3 things are your purpose, your process, your identity, or your mission, your vision, or your value. So if you can answer, we're going to start at the bottom, because these support, ultimately we want to get to our mission. So the first thing you want to ask yourself is, what do you do best and who needs it most? So Sue, I'm going to exit out of this share. Take a moment. Jerome too, if you want, ask yourselves, what do you do best and who needs it most? There's a big question, right? Especially when thinking about your purpose and everything. So
Yeah.
what comes to mind?
Can I answer?
Yeah, please do. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So what I feel I do best is encouraging and supporting people.
Okay.
And I feel like the ones that need it most are those that don't have that. They don't have a support system. They are alone, feel like they're struggling, having a hard time staying motivated, and they need like a push, someone to encourage them.
So you said people who are staying alone. When I'm gonna have try to get a little more specific. So what is causing them not to be motivated, or what is the source there? What about them, who they are as people? And that can be a number of things, but as tangible as possible. Why are they alone? Why are they unmotivated? Where are they at in their lives, or what's going on?
Yeah, they can be homeless or without a family, and dealing with home issues, and they just feel like there's no way out. They don't see themselves getting out of that. They kind of see themselves, their life continuing in that way, and they want to detour, and they need someone to kind of help them get on a better path and see the positive side.
Okay. I want to, so I love that's beautiful. I want to keep it there, but I want to ask you the next question, because I think this will inform a lot of things when I do this. So the next question will be, when you are at your best, so when you are doing encouraging at your best, when you are coaching at your best, what matters to you most? And what matters the most to the people that you are helping? So what is it that you're doing or that they need that matters most to them? What is the core value of what you do?
Like uplifting, being uplifted. So
I'm gonna ask it a different way. So let's talk about this. When you are feeling fulfilled, so think about a moment for me when you, this is an exercise that I do. Close your eyes for a moment and think about anybody who's ever come to you for help, anybody that you envision helping, anybody that your potential clients, and also maybe people that you've helped in the past, and a time when you felt like you were really successful doing that, like you were really fulfilling your purpose in that moment. Think about how they spoke to you, what they said to you, what words they used, and the way they said it, those people you were talking to. And then I want you to tell me what they are saying to you. Are there any commonalities? Is there anything that you hear all of them saying?
It's like, thank you. A lot of love is expressed.
So I'm going to take it back further. When they first met, when they first came to you for help, okay? So it's the same thing, same people. And what did they first say to you? What was the first? What was hurting them? What was bothering them? Why were they seeking you out? In their words.
Like, I messed up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They were just unhappy. They were just like, I messed up. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. So, I mean, you keep going. Oh, I think we might have a video.
I think her internet.
Yeah, I think her video.
Down. So, but I think I hear kind of what she's saying. She's speaking about that person who feels unsuccessful in a direction. Yeah.
What I'm trying to do is basically what I'm trying to do is bring it to a level that it's in the words of her client.
Okay.
It's to make it simple as possible.
I think she's back.
Are you back, Sue? We lost you for a moment.
Sorry.
So you were saying they messed up. They don't know what to do. Okay, we had said this, right? We said stuck. But when you say something like, I don't know what to do, or stuck, which resonates with you more? Which do you relate to more?
Stuck.
You do relate to stuck more. Okay. So that's your word. So this is interesting, because this is building your brand voice. You're going to be speaking either from their words or your words, or a combination of, and we're trying to find the overlap. We're trying to find where those areas overlap. So what else did you said? I don't know what to do, right? Also another way to say stuck, right? It's another way to say. Yeah. So it sounds like a through line with you and your brand is definitely going to be getting people into movement, getting people into motion, right? I want to, let's talk about the last question I have here for you, questions I have for you here. Oh, I've been sharing my screen the whole time, haven't I? I did that again. No? Okay, here we go. So the next one is, how can you do what you do best, which is getting people unstuck, right? Is what we've talked about, pretty much getting people unstuck. How can you do that best? And how will they benefit most by what you do best? So how will people benefit by what you do, and how can you do it the best? This is developing your process and your mission. So what that means is this will be identify your unique selling point. What makes you different from everybody else in this moment? So how can you help people best? How can you help people get unstuck best? What about you is special and different and unique that will cause your audience to come to you? Because your audience will be uniquely yours. You're going to connect with people that connect with you. And so how do you envision that process? How do you envision yourself helping people?
So I feel like I could definitely connect with people by sharing my story, which is at 15, my family, we lost our house, we were homeless, and we were shelter to shelter throughout my whole high school years. So that was definitely hard, and it definitely clogged my mind with doubts and a whole bunch of fears that I had to get rid of on my own. And I did that through writing. I would write to myself, and I would read it, and it would just like encourage me. I had to be that person for myself because I didn't have anyone else to be that person for me. So I feel like I can help people find that person within themselves so that they can always rely on themselves to get them out of whatever tough situation they're in.
So this is an important part of your brand, is sharing your struggle, sharing your story, right? So
Yeah.
that's an important part for you. That is a very valuable and important part of what you are going to be sharing with people. So that'll be something that goes into your marketing and your branding, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then really specific, you just got certified as a life coach, right? So you're going to use coaching, right? I assume. So what
Yes.
tools that you learned over the weekend are you going to learn in your practice regularly, that do you think that, or know that you'll be using every single time you have somebody come through the door? And it's important to know these things. So
Yeah, I liked the wheel, the life wheel. That helped me a lot, and it helped me realize what made me happy and
okay.
what I was doing well in my life and what I needed to focus on more to achieve more happiness.
Okay, slow down. Wait, you just said 3 amazing things. So what did that life wheel do for you? What did it do for you? It made you realize.
Mm-hmm. It it made me like realize what I was doing really well,
Mm-hmm.
what I needed to focus on more to achieve more happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use that tool in your practice, right? And that will help you realize what your client is doing well, right? And realize also what they need to work on and practice more and identify those things. Then that can be a very crucial part of what you do, right? That is part of your process when it comes to life coaching. So this is, look, identifying these tools and these things that you learn will help you then identify your marketing and your process and your brand. So love that. You're going to help people. This is how you help people get unstuck. So we go back, you're helping people get unstuck. How you're going to help them realize what they do well and are doing well. And you're going to help them realize what they need to work on. And you're going to do so using coaching tools, right? So this is all elements that go into your brand, right? And will that help you with your elevator pitch a little bit too, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So, okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go back to my presentation here real quick. So biggest thing, and this is something that always be you and make sure that what makes you, and it lends itself to your story. So it says being extraordinary is done. I'm gonna do that again. There we go. Being extraordinary is done by knowing what makes you different, weird, unusual, odd, common, offbeat, and having the courage and vision to share it with the world. So celebrate what makes you unique. And that's your story that you shared with us. That's what you just shared. So that is also part of your brand. So make sure that you are always doing that and sharing who you are, because that is a crucial part of your brand. So now let's you know what I would like you to do, because you're working on your elevator pitch. I'd like to actually help you with your elevator pitch. Have you written anything out?
I have something, yeah, but it's not specific.
Are you comfortable sharing it all, or are you?
Yeah, that's okay. Let me find it.
While she's looking for it, Brooke, I think you made several great points.
Mhm.
Go ahead and just kind of recap them again on what they're going to be doing in this process.
Okay, so yes, and that's what I sort of wanted to go back to this. So the first step is really to identify what your mission is, what your vision is, and what your value is. So identify what it is that you do best. And the reason I use the word best is because that is what, when you're feeling passionate and confident and good about what it is that you do, when you're at your best, that is when people are going to respond to you most. So you really want to try to live in that world and build your brand in that world where you feel like you are solid. Now, that's not to say that you can't push yourself beyond those means, but that's where you start. Okay. And then you want to identify what you do best, identify who needs it most. And that's how you just discover your audience. That's how you figure out who that is that's going to be using your services, who you're selling to, all of that important stuff. Then you want to identify why you do it. Why is that important? It's something we talk about in class, emotional relevance, right? You want to be connected with your brand, with what you're sharing, that connection, that emotional attachment. Your story is a big part of that. That emotional relevance is key. And so those are sort of like your audience, what you do. And then the last element that you figure out in this 3-prong is how you do it. And that's your process. So how are you doing this? Why is that important? Because people connect with the how. It's everything else, the why, the values, they can be really out here concepts. When I say I'll make you happier, my first question is, how are you going to do that? I'll make life better. Well, how are you going to do that? That is why that how element is so important. That you get tangible, you get real life graspable concepts. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use tools like my life wheel, and the tool will help you realize what you do best and realize what you need to work on. And from that, we will be able to create goals, and we'll have a clear path. And so that how element is what brings together. Mind you, the value is very important, because what you being passionate about what you do and being in alignment with that is going to keep you motivated, right? And it's also going to sort of inform your choices as well, because you always want to be in alignment. And then the other element of what you do best and who you do it for best is what's going to sell you, really, because that's your talents and that's who needs it in your audience.
And sometimes you talking to someone else, like Brooke's talking to us right now and sharing, you can hear her passion come out in what she's speaking about. Sometimes you speaking to someone else, record yourself on what you're saying. That's going to help you pull this message and concept together, because you are your best supporting player, if you will, in this process of knowing how you want your heart to sing through this. Telling someone else allows you to express it fully.
That's a beautiful, a really, really smart point, because the more you talk about it, the more you share it, the more that you are, just be unafraid, because you know what? You can't get it wrong. Nobody knows until you tell them. So as you learn and as you talk, you're going to realize what resonates with you, what feels right, what sits really well. And you keep those things, remember those things, and write them down, or make a note, and then keep talking about it, keep talking about it, keep talking about it. And that the more it'll help you define more and more and more. And I love the idea of recording it and listening it back, like rewatching this is a great way for you to learn more about yourself, right? um did I capture, I mean, Lisa, was that okay? So we are at, did you get your elevator pitch by any chance? Do you want to try, give it a whirl? Let's hear it. We want to hear it.
I have so far helped individuals who grew up with no home or family to believe in themselves and achieve their dreams.
Okay. So read it back one more time for me.
Help individuals who grew up with no home or family believe in themselves and achieve their dreams.
Okay, so now read it again a couple times, but I want you to, instead next time, don't read it to me. I want you to just talk to me like I'm your friend, like, and I'm just like, hey, Sue, what do you do? You know, what are you doing with this life coaching thing?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Help people who didn't
Hang
grow up
on,
with.
I'm going to stop you. So just take a nice deep breath. Close your eyes, fill up your soul with how amazing you are and how you're going to help the world and your specific niche. You're helping this place and you're going to help them find the love for themselves. I'm getting emotional just doing it with you. You're going to help you're going to help these people. Don't look at your stuff. Just fill your heart, fill it filled up for your care for the people that you want to help.
Okay. I'm gonna help people who grew up not having a family or home, believe in themselves and go after their dreams and achieve their dreams.
Okay, so let's do it one more time. And I want you to, if you can't, I'm gonna look at you. And I'm gonna ask you a question right now. Hey, Sue, how can you help me?
I would ask, well, what do you need help with?
You know, I just need, I feel stuck. I feel like I can't go anywhere. I've got problems with my family. How can you help me?
What is it what problems are you having?
She's coaching.
Well, and you're a little bit in your head. So
Uh-huh.
this is where you're trying to make your heart sing to let that person know you're partnering with them to help them go the choice that they want to be. So that's where that's taking a breath of knowing who I've adapted using this word avatar. It's knowing who that avatar you're speaking to is. When Brooke asks you, I need your help. I just need your help. This is about you finding in that space and that heart. I'm going to be here. I'm going to support you. We're going to figure this out, and I'm going to be walking right next to you.
Let's get excited. Yeah, get excited. Let's make, you know.
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to say something else or if I should go down like asking the question. So it made me pause. I was like, wait, I don't know what to say right now.
You're fine, and that's okay. That's good. That's why we're doing this. So this right now, I just want you to just talk to me like I'm your friend, you know, talk to me like I'm a potential client, and find that in you, what you're passionate about, what you're excited about, how you know you can help me, what you know you are capable of doing, and really connect with that and tell me about it.
So you want me to tell you, I'm sorry, can you
This is so, you know, so funny is people have, this is not just you. Everybody has trouble talking about themselves in this kind of light, in this kind of way. For some reason, we as human beings want to be humble and come, you know, and so the moment somebody says, brag about yourself and tell me all about what you're talented about, people are, you know, is what happens. So this
Yeah.
is your permission to just be an egomaniac. I want you to just embrace everything that you know is you are good at and you are amazing at, because you are. You have talents that make you unique. You have things in you that only you can do. You have a perspective that nobody else has, and you should share it and celebrate it. So what I want you to do right now is to really take a moment and think about what makes you uniquely you and share that with me.
I'm very caring. I'm here for you. I'm very loyal. I won't give up on you. I will stay by your side until we get through whatever you're gonna need to get through. I won't let you down. I'm here for you.
I believe that. Did you? I mean, I believe that. Absolutely. I absolutely believe that. I want what did you say? So let's recap. Let's say it again if you can, because that was beautiful.
Okay. I said I'm very caring.
Mhm.
I genuinely care about what you want and what you need.
Mhm.
I give you my word. I'm very loyal. I will not give up on you. I will fight with you and make sure that you get to the other side.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
then I won't let you down. I'll be right there.
Keep going. I mean, I'm seeing your passion. It's
Yeah,
coming out. It's
yeah,
coming out.
it's coming. It's coming. It's just
Coming. So like,
evolving.
I
Keep
want to
going now. Like, keep
keep
going.
talking about it. Keep telling us. So you're not gonna let me down. You're not gonna. You promise you're not gonna let me down. You're
No,
gonna be
I'm there every step of the way. I got you. We're gonna figure things out.
I,
You're
I don't
gonna
know if
grow.
I can do it. I'm scared. I'm scared, Sue. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
You promise you'll be here?
I'm not going anywhere. You have to. We're gonna take risks and we're gonna get out of our comfort zone and we're gonna push ourselves and we're gonna see that there's so much more out there than what's holding you back.
I love it. I love it. Like, and okay, so do me a favor, read your elevator pitch again. The one you wrote down.
Help individuals who grew up with no home or family believe in themselves and achieve their dreams.
So that is your base, right? That's your base. That's what we know you want to do. That's your vision, right? But what your voice is what you just did with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's your voice. So that's that voice, that passionate place, that you speaking, that is how you will speak to your audience. Your mission is one thing, that's your more formal deal, right? But your voice is who you are. It's who your brand is. Very key. Both are very important because your mission can inform, gives you your starting point, but that voice is how you connect with people. And I connected with you when you started telling me that you were going to be here for me. And that's when we made that connection. So very important. This is also a big key thing that comes into this is authenticity. Um, People want you to be authentic when you're putting yourself out there and your brand out there. That's what builds trust. So when you're trying to be over formal, or you're just, you're putting on the formal hat, it's not as real and authentic as I'll be here for you. We're gonna take risks together. Uh, I'm gonna be at your side. I'm loyal, and there's something much more authentic and real that I will connect with in my heart than our mission statement, which is I help individuals, right? Do you guys, Jerome, Lisa, do you have anything to
Yeah.
add? Yeah.
I So the more that you were speaking and the more that you were going down the path of what you're really going to risk when you said, we're going to risk together, then I felt like I had someone who had my back, and we would go down that path and I could turn towards you when I needed that assistance. So those are all fabulous word choices that will pull in the potential client that you want to work with. You not doing a perfect statement is perfect.
And that's where that unique, that's where that comes in. That's where that you are uniquely you. You are human. Your imperfections make you perfect, and they make you you. They make you who you are, and that's what makes you special. And that special is what that's what creates your audience. That's what people connect with, is that special and that raw, that real.
I think sometimes people will mistakenly think they got to do everything perfect.
Mm-mm.
And one of the things I love that Dan shares, it's better to do things in imperfection than to never do them at all.
Yes.
So that imperfection, we get so caught up. I'm just as guilty as everyone else. I want it to be perfect. And yet when I just do the leap, everything falls in the place that it's supposed to go. It's that trust in myself. And sometimes that work needs to be done as well. But that trust in myself and that leap, then I'm going to land on my feet, just like a cat would, right? So you in this space where you're going to want to be in this environment where you've been through it, you know the walk. You haven't been through their experience, but you definitely have a flavor of what it's like. That's going to be golden with that person because they know that they can talk to someone who understands where they're coming from. Go ahead, Brooke.
And that's the thing too. This is something that maybe sometimes is a disconnect. It's because as coaches, we're taught we don't have influence, we don't have input. We are a mirror, a blank slate. But in marketing and branding, you are not. You are you. You are yourself. You are sharing the parts of you that are uniquely you to attract your audience. So you're using your experience and your power essentially as through that to bring in more your client and your audience and your people. So that is hugely important.
And once they're there, that's when the coaching piece comes.
Yeah, that's when, and then that's when that comes down, that comes off, and it's like that just gets them through the door, and then the coaching does the work, after that. So we only have a few minutes left. Do you guys want to do a fun activity real quick? Maybe I just want to show you how powerful words can be. And I'm just going to read off some words, and I would love for you guys to tell me. We'll do a couple words and a couple pictures, and this is just sort of to demonstrate. I'm going to share some neuromarketing hacks, essentially, which are little tips for people, and then it just demonstrates the importance and the value of your word choices. So just going to scroll through all of this madness here. So, okay, the first ones are, and I'm stopping my share because I don't want you guys to see it, because I want you guys to just feel them. So the first ones are deadly, devastating, catastrophic, and evil. What do those make you guys want to do? What do they make you want to do? Deadly, devastating,
run away,
catastrophic, and evil.
Yeah, I'm looking for protection.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to get low and just like,
So
hide, run away. Yeah.
And this is important. The do is important because all of our words, we want to motivate when we're marketing and we're branding, we want to motivate people to action. So that's what we're trying to get people into motion. So what do these words make you want to do? Hurting, shame, suffering, exposed.
Feel smaller, invisible.
What do they make you want to do?
they make me want to fix. I want to help.
I want to protect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I want to wrap my arms around.
Projected.
Yeah, I was putting myself with those words.
Well, that's what I mean. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's what we want to do with others.
Well, it doesn't matter either way. There's no wrong answer. So it's
Okay.
just, but that's, everybody can interpret differently. And that's why it's, I mean, again, power, another demonstration of the power. Sue, do you?
Yeah, I feel those words made me want to cry and just release all those
Oh.
emotions, just let it out.
Yeah. Next one, surprising, discovery, instant, and revolutionary.
Ooh, I'm stimulated.
Yeah.
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 You want to go
Let's
do
have some
something?
fun. Get out of my house.
Powerful.
Exciting.
Next one,
Moving.
it's motion. Like that gets you in
Yeah.
emotion, right? That's a good. So keep that in mind too. I mean, those are good words for if you want to get people in emotion. Next one, expert, honest, guaranteed, and proven.
Trusting. I feel calm. I feel moving towards.
You feel, yeah. Sense of safety a little bit, yeah. And then
Yep,
the last one's limited, exclusive, forbidden, and now.
I'm very curious.
Cautiously curious.
I'm ready to go. Forget the caution. I'm
I
curious.
feel cautiously special.
Yeah. I'm gonna investigate.
Yeah, see, but it makes you want to investigate more, right? That's
Yeah.
like that curiosity. It stimulates the curiosity there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do one more. We'll do a couple of visual real quick, just so you know, word hacks that are good for neuromarketing. Confidence and conviction is more important than credentials. So having confidence about what you do, and that's more important than your credentials at the end of the day. But all can be very important. Being positive nets positive results. So when you're positive and happy about what you're doing, you're going to get positive results. Help people easily understand what they don't know. And this is coaching, really, using metaphors. You can use statistics and make it so easy a child could do it, right? Whatever you're doing, make it as easy as humanly possible. And because getting people to understand things makes you appear to be an expert. Write awesome headlines for people. Just assume nobody's paying attention, and then give them what they want and speak to them, which is just listen to your audience. So last but not least, let's do this fun one here. What does this image make you want to do? Or feel?
Want to do. I'm sad. I'm sad looking at it.
You're just sad, poor owl, right?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go pick it up because we've had 5 birds before, so we're bird people. So I want to go and embrace it, basically.
Yeah, make it happy again. How about this one?
Aw.
Gotta go pet him.
Gotta pet him and
Good pet.
see his little tail wagging.
Hand him his treat or his phone.
Yeah,
How about this one?
Kinda
makes me
wanna-
hungry. I see beets and I see all kinds of fun stuff. Peaches.
Could you choose one?
Would I choose one?
Yeah. Which one would you choose?
I think the beets.
Okay.
If I were to say those were beets, although they might be fruits too.
I'm unsure of what any of these are, so I just want to go smell them.
So
Yeah.
this is I put this in here to demonstrate a point a little bit. There's something, it's called you can overwhelm people with too many options, or and then not enough information. So this is an example of an image that people might go, but it might stop people from doing anything because they don't know what to do. They don't know what's what because there's not enough information there. So
I was gonna say it made me wanna like just start organizing something.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
There was an experiment done with an insurance company. I don't remember the name of the insurance company, but that's irrelevant. Really, is the point is they were trying to make several products to reach every person on the planet, if you will, from people that didn't make enough or a lot of money that they could still sequester some away to the people who made a lot of money, and then obviously the scale in between. They had something like 20 different products offerings so that whoever you were, you could buy into that. What they found was once they started presenting that is their sales went down. Their sales went down for the same reason that Brooke brought this picture here, is that too much is just too much and people don't know what to do.
The reality is they really want the best choice, whatever that is. They want the best choice. And so giving them too many choices can stop them dead in their tracks because they don't know what the best choice is. So fewer choices is always ideal. less is more. What about this picture? Ah. I want to hide. Like
this reminds me of my brother. Sorry.
I totally would remind you of Brian. Yes.
Yes.
This one is great.
I just want to hide.
No, I'm like, oh, come on now, knock it off. That's my brother. He's into these scary things.
Oh, you're not scary.
No, I'm not.
How about this one? It's uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, I want to wipe off this stuff.
This is to demonstrate the importance of eye line and eye connection in photos. This is two things in this images. This is actually a heat. It basically is software used to measure where people are looking on a screen most when the screen didn't have these dots on it. So the light green is where their eyes first go. That's the writing. The red dot is where eyes went 100% of the time, like most of the time. Whereas that the baby's face, that eye line, us connecting face to face with somebody is so important in our imagery. And we also follow eye line. So if the baby was looking at the writing, our eyes would look at the baby and then look at the writing. So we can direct people's attention with our photos. It's very cool. And I just thought this was a neat demonstration of that. And then I think, let's just do a couple marketing images. What is this selling?
Wallet.
Well, I would say money. It looks like wallets.
Financial, right? Something about making your wallet bigger or smaller, or
yeah.
But it's interesting. It makes you think, right? This actually demonstrates a neuromarketing process here. But how does it make you guys feel as an image? Which picture do you like better?
I like the left one better.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They seem symmetrical to me, honestly.
So this sort of is to demonstrate two things: contrast. Using contrast in your marketing it's an important thing because it can cause a lot of feeling and emotion. And then on a design level, the black and white using contrast really makes things step forward, and it also speaks to our reptilian brain, which is really what neuromarketing is about. Is that subconscious decision making, using the contrast to have us do that. So, and then how about this one? That's scary.
Unsafe. That was my first thing. It's unsafe.
I feel bad. I feel like, oh man, what are you doing? But powerful use of an image for that, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then this is a cool use of using an image as a metaphor. I thought it was very cool. I mean, doing things like this speaks to our reptilian side, the part of our brain where we decide things subconsciously, our emotional, which is really, our emotional, our physical, what happens when we process sensory information affects everything. And that's where the importance of branding comes in when it comes to the sensory side of things and choosing color. But we'll go into that another time. Like I said, with branding, I could talk for days and days and days, but we definitely worked through your voice a bit. I think we worked on, we discovered some of your brand voice, didn't we?
Yes. I was thinking that too. Mm-hmm.
So I would say, look through this again and listen to just watch yourself when you're really just speaking your passion. That just comes through beautifully. And that's where you want to build how you want to interact with your audience. So nicely done. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. And on that note, we're going to watch it again right after this at 2:00 at our watch party on Facebook for our alumni. It's our alumni only exclusive watch party. So if you're an alumni and you're watching, join us. And you can ask us questions as we rewatch it. And we'll be there to actually answer and interact with you because we won't be on the live. So join us there. And Sue, we'd love to have you join us as well. And it gives you a chance to rewatch it if you wish. Jerome, do you have anything you want to say?
I want to say thank you for joining us, Sue. We will be here again, same time next week. And I'm excited to join you guys at the watch party in just a few moments.
And Sue, I want to say thank you for taking our class. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for becoming a life coach with Life Coach Institute. And thank you. Welcome to the family.
Thank you for being brave on here.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me and allowing me to express myself and find my voice. I'm so happy. I know what to go based off of now. So thank you so much for that.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that with us. So I think that's all for now. Yeah, thank you guys out there for watching. I hope we helped you too in some capacity. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday at 1 o'clock on to Certified Life Coach, or the Certified Life Coach Institute's Facebook page. We go live every Tuesday at 1 with a demo, a way to help coaches with their business, their coaching, anything we can. So thank you for watching. Also, if you are interested in, if you're not a student, if you're interested in attending Certified Life Coach Institute, you want to take an amazing 3-day course that will, I believe, change your life. And it's something that's amazing and helpful to everybody, no matter who you are. We have classes coming. I think we're sold out through May. We're almost sold out in June, but we do have classes available in July. So make sure you go onto our website, certifiedlifecoachinstitute.com, and check out those dates. I know we have June 12th through the 14th almost sold out. And then we have July, what was it? I think 10th through the 12th and 17th through the 19th. Yeah. And then level 2 in August. So make sure you sign up. Classes are selling out. We're online and everybody's loving it. So thank you for watching, and make sure you comment, like, share, follow, all of that good stuff that we do on social media. And have a great day, everybody.
Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye. Bye.